Right, here we are, laddering with another gimmick to the 1500s. What can I say? I'm probably gonna air this as a second episode, and the episode with Regis is gonna be like third or fourth episode, because I feel... well, you're gonna say why. The idea was that I wanted to get the more difficult memes out of the way immediately, but then they announced they're going to be coming back with Series 7 rules in Series 9, which means a lot of the memes I planned to play, including something like Regis, might be more viable for the Series 9. And thus I'm gonna try to get most of the most entertaining strategies from Series 8 with the restricted out of the way right now. First video was Boba Fett. Alright, so, yeah, Boba Fett was probably better in Series 8 as well. But yeah, here, I'm not gonna explain the strategy, I'm just going to let you watch how the strategy works. And then I'm gonna go over... well, I'm gonna go over like what the other members do as I counters to some kind of other strategies do later. Zapdos and Lucky are literally for Torn Ogre and the Lapdog, Laprization Tunrus. Alright, feast your eyes upon this. Unfortunately, opponent set up Trick Room. No Trick Room. Just Will-O-Wisp. Right, so as I've said many times, and I'm gonna say it again, battling on low ladder might be more difficult than battling on a high ladder. You're gonna see what I mean by that. Will-O-Wisp Dusclops as well. I have not seen that literally on a high ladder since Series 7. I had not seen a single Dusclops on above 1500s. And Will-O-Wisp, it's even more rare. Alright. I'm gonna show you the strat next time then, probably. But you're probably already guessing what's happening over there in that battle. But yeah, we're gonna be trying to just pull that strategy off as much as possible. But parting shots goes for Nightshade into Oranguru. This guy's not gonna be very good, I have a feeling. Alright, the problem is that this guy pain splits now. Or if it doesn't get pain split, it probably, which it might not have, it won't. Alright, we actually ran out of glacial lenses. Alright, that's a bit... That's a bit weird. I never thought it would come down to that. Solgalow's gonna be bad matchup. I've theored him on it. Alright, this guy just... Oh, wait a minute. That was bad play. Let's just ignore that play, alright? This guy looks like he does not have... Oh, but it doesn't look like it has pain split on Zahan though. It's probably going to be some kind of like dumb Brock team with the Lapras strategy. Also, this is going to be Shadow Sneak. Alright, Symbiosis still works because that's how it works, you know. Too bad the weakness policy. Oh! Yes! Wait, what? The Dusclops ate Aguav Berry? Of course. What else were you expecting? Aguav Berry, Dusclops, standard stuff. Alright, let me just lie switch here, because I'm just getting kinda angry. Alright, please let me just KO the first one. Thank you. And last one is Leviathan. That doesn't even fit the Lapras too well, but... or the lore too well, you know. Yeah, of course, Aguav Berry Dusclops. It's just like... this guy just has a better matchup. That's quite literally all of it. Hence my opponent is winning. But I mean, we're using a meme, alright? But unfortunately, we literally ran into two Dusclops, which is pretty awful matchup already. Unfortunately, we can't really choose what we face up against on ladder. Actually, this is not too bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, but like, this guy might just screw up here. Also, this is IMAX Speed Dusclops. I mean, Solgaleo. Here we are. This guy is literally forgetting about its ability to Dynamax. This guy just forgot. Like, okay. I'm like, alright. Please forget more stuff, alright? Alright, meow. Of course it's Citrus Berry, the worst case scenario. This guy doubles up KOs. This guy still did not Dynamax, and I'm just like... I'm like, alright, this is going to be a win anyways, because Regieleki just rules, I guess. Does this knock out? It does not. And now I go for Max Flare to clear away the stupid dad, and I survive on Focus Sash, but too bad. That's gotta be Aqua Jet, unfortunately. And I got no Protect on anything, so like... Well, if opponent doesn't have Aqua Jet, I won, but what? Unfortunately, this looks like a Salt West Incineroar. Yeah, that's IB, unfortunately. Which means this is a loss. Yeah, just bad matchup, that's all. Right, this guy just... Now opponent Dynamaxes F for some reason. Alright, so 1 loss, 1 win. Solgaleo, Mike Speed Solgaleo is awful matchup for this team. Oh, absolutely awful matchup, since Zapdos is unable to counteract it as well right now. And like, Rillaboom... Oh, Zamazenta, not a bad matchup. Like, Zacian is not that horrible of it, actually. And they got Rillaboom and Regirock to counteract my Regieleki Zapdos strategy. Oh man, come on. Just want to have fun. Against multiple different metagame teams. A lot of teams just automatically lose to this as well. What's going on here? Right, Regirock. I mean, at least that's... I mean, I can probably be happy that this is not a... Misty Seed, but it's not too far away from that. So like, look at this guy just increase the special defense with... Okay. What? You don't want to Dynamax Regirock? That thing has like positive matchup against my Volt team. Oh, you want to set up Curse first. Yeah, I should have known, of course. Should have known. Alright, look at this. Xenius is actually a very good matchup. Alright, let me show you what's going on here, but you probably already guessed. This is a... Alright, this is amazing showcase of that. After I'm gonna deal with this guy, I might as well. Oh, come on! Oh, wait a minute, I target Regirock. Alright, I'm not... I'm not complaining anymore. How much did Earthquake do? Oh, that's because I crit it. Lol. But yeah, this is just... awful matchup altogether. Like, yeah, this Regirock will just completely demolish me right now. Like, yeah, another bad matchup this team is, of course, as you have seen. Regirock is just a destroyer of worlds. Unfortunately, fortunately, opponent just made a foolish target. Alright, look at this. I Brutal Swing. I proc the weakness loss of Calyrex. Now, Symbiosis Oranguru gives the Choice Scarf to Calyrex, which then uses Glacial Lance at blistering speed. And this doesn't one-shot either. Come on, don't be a like the single Choice Scarf ladder is on the freaking ladder. Why is everything the worst case scenario? Always the worst case scenario. Alright, I'm like doubting this Rock Slide might go. Of course it's Razzle 1 HP and Aguav Berries. Alright, we actually killed Regirock. Good. And we actually flinched the Finny. Alright. Alright, this is not a... Oh wow, we actually outspeed. That's like minimum speed Xenius. And yeah, Calyrex kind of won this game. What a fun strat. Alright, I didn't expect to win against that Regirock, but here we are, I guess. But this is excellent showcase of the strat. I might as well see the replay as a result. Last time I was laddering, the bunch of replays didn't get saved for some reason. I was laddering with 4 Regis and I won against 2 Torn Ogres in a row, and none of the replays got saved for some reason. So I'm leaving these battles open for a while. That was incredibly sad loss because these replays were amazing. So I'm not gonna do the same mistake again. Now we got Calyrex Shadow Rider. Not exactly sure what is our strat against that, but you know what? Screw that. I'm just gonna lead with this. Opponent might get a bit paranoid about leading with Calyrex Shadow Rider because ORANGURU just walls it. Yeah, it completely blanks it. So yeah, and if opponent chooses to lead Calyrex, I would be just going for a... I'm still going for a max darkness with Lanris because we got brutal swing on Lanris. Yeah, this team is a bit of a mix of like memes and best of one strats, especially this one can. If opponent is not expecting it, it just wins the game instantly. I had so many battles on high ladder where I just kind of won, but sometimes I just struggled. Alright, a good example is this, like, how was my opponent supposed to expect this if he or she didn't read about it on the internet? Look at how I just get +4 attack at this point. Yeah, it's just kind of sad, you know. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna get one shot at here. Probably even this thing even probably just goes for max phantasm into this, but the combo is already fulfilled its purpose. Ooh, that is nasty actually. Anyways, we're just gonna intimidate that. This guy's defense boost. If that was attack boost, I would be actually genuinely concerned about the future of us. But yeah, I'm just gonna max darkness this Calyrex out of Oblivion. Here we got a justified strategy. And I'm gonna do a rare thing and not go for a... Nice, alright. And not go for a Glacial Handstand one, since I just really want to KO the Justicario. I think I lost... Maybe... No, I didn't lose it. Oh, it's justified, but... Yeah, this is just a one shot. I don't think the crit mattered. It's still +2 super effective attack coming from Calyrex. Here we still got Lanris just doing Lanris things. Still spying on Reggie like it doesn't do all that much. Max Darkness should just one-shot Calyrex, yeah. We actually outspeed the... Yeah, Calyrex's speed but Reggie lucky. Wow, that did a lot of damage. I'm wondering if this thing... If Stack Attack got some speed as well for some reason. Yeah, but this is just over at this point. I'm just gonna ally switch just in case. And this is beat up now. Beat up onto the mud style. I actually ran similar gimmick as in my test runs, but Whimsy got blood. I actually used Chinchino plus mud style, but it was incredibly unreliable. Like, you would not even believe how unreliable it was, and most of the time I actually just focused on using Chinchino's unique qualities like Rock Blast, Triple Axle, and Blood Seed, and Mudstyle's Trick Room, Self-Proc, like Energy Ball into itself, Self-Proc, Weakness Pulse qualities more often than I used them together. But actually, you would be surprised how Chinchino, again, proves to be quite useful as a best of one tool. Actually, opponent cannot heavy slap me if I Dynamax. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, opponent has minimum speed on Mudstyle. Oh, wait. We actually, I believe we outspeed Adamant 31 IVs. It's like 55 speed times 2. We just barely outspeed Adamant max speed Calyrex. And yeah, this guy's just screwed now. Retomosh is not gonna do anything. You might be thinking like it got -1 special defense, but it still got like 100 special defense, so... Yeah, and it's Dynamaxed as well, so... Beat up is only going to strike twice. I'm surprised by this guy not going for Will-O-Wisp. It just feels right for low-loader opponent to use Will-O-Wisp on some weird mons. Yeah, now use like more efficient moves like Nasty Plot in case of Rotom. Right, that is another great replay. Wait a minute, is the formatting correct on the battle? I think it is. Actually, Right, this is better, right? This is much better. Right, I'm gonna click upload and share replay one more time. And same for here. Yeah. I'm gonna look at if some music is not being run on loop infinitely. I just want different kind of music here. Right, we actually see rating of our opponents here as well, which I feel is great skill gauge for the opponent. Of course, these opponents were like kind of trash, but the battles were like showcasing the strategy pretty well, and I might not get a chance to do that on highlighter, unfortunately. Coaching Zamazenta team with bunch of trick room mods? Question mark? I'm actually not sure if Behemoth Bash even goes CALYREX, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I think Regularkey plus Zapdos are generally the best in the back, unless opponent decides to go with Trick Room. In that case, though, we are completely screwed. Right, I'm actually gonna register myself with a super secret password. Also, my name, Oranguru to 1500s, is a... It's not goal to get the Oranguru to 1500s, more so other than this strat with CALYREX plus Oranguru. I'm just using it to just mystify the opponent. Like, I'm not gonna say Scarf CALYREX to 1500s, or just something like Cali Guru to 1500s. I just want this to look like an innocent player on the ladder, you know? If you know what I mean. Alright, this definitely looks like coaching to me. Or Behemoth Bash into Oranguru because opponent fears Trick Room being set up. Which is a guaranteed one-shot on Zapdos, and we actually barely outspeed Zapdos because we got 168 speed exactly on CALYREX at +1 speed, which outspeeds base 100 by 1 point. Just barely. Just barely. Nice. That is just amazing. Unfortunately, this is a focus session, Mingus, but at this point, the damage has been already done. The damage has been already done, yeah. Yeah, and it's not like Zamazenta is gonna do too much to Zapdos. You see, he doesn't even one-shot. That's just... That is insulting the Zamazenta. I was thinking, like, of ways to boost... to make Zamazenta more useful. There are, like, 3 options you got. You probably... Oh, wow. Nice. You either give it body press, make the ability to boost special defense as well, or the best idea, probably, is to make Behemoth, for example, Behemoth Bash go from defense stat, like use defense stat in its calculation. That would be incredibly cool, I feel. I would probably make it much more viable as a result. Behemoth Bash coming from like 145 special defense. That's not 170 attack, but it's still something, you know? For the support it provides, it's pretty rad, honestly. Pretty rad. Okay, I probably can start closing these tabs. These replay just in case. Yeah. Right, we are 1100s already. Yeah, this meme is a bit more capable than the others are ran because of just, I don't know. It's a best of 1 strat, so it definitely runs and smooth as butter sometimes, I'd say. Yeah, look at this guy's innocent face. I'm gonna say GLHF, but like actually this is pretty bad. So for those unaware, this is going to be Bulldoze Sceptile plus I Metagross. This guy doesn't even run restricted, but the advantageous matchup speaks for its own. It's very similar to Solgaleo, the Metagross, you know. Alright, I'm just gonna start searching for the next one. Ooh, that's... Oh. I was looking at the whole team and seeing so many ice weak targets and so many targets that are neutral. And then there is the Solgaleo ruining everything. Oh, blimey. Kinda sad, yeah. It's, oh, wow. We actually... Wait... Oh, I'm outspeeding the Sceptile with the... I'm outspeeding the Sceptile with the... Oranguru, so that's like modest Sceptile? Question mark? Yeah, we actually outspeed the Metagross with the CALYREX. It's like, it's not unheard of for Metagross to not run speed. It's usually running like 112 speed on Tailwind teams just to outspeed some Cataract Shadow Rider, but like Bulldoze team, it's not obliged to run any speed because it just takes away so much of your bulk, really. It really does. It really does. So yeah, I'm actually gonna Dynamax Cataracts here, so I take the Bucket Blow. I'm just, yeah, well, I just want to Thunderbolt just in case this guy decides to go for like a Dynamax on Metagross. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna T-Bolt and not Volt Switch. This guy just protects. Is that Wicked Blow? Where is that going? Yeah, cool. This is a Sand Rush Ragovish. I'm not sure if opponent is just Choice Banded. I'm not sure if this one-shots, but it does, alright. But we just still get a Glacial Lance off. Look at that bulk on Hippowdon. That's like max defense. Where are you coming from? OU? No, seriously, this guy. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just seriously not sure. Yeah, it's like common Hippowdon set there. Was that Choice Band Wicked Blow? I'm not familiar with the Calyrex there. Alright, that's... Oof. Well, I don't think we outspeed that, and this is probably a KO as well. And yeah, we actually get outsped by the Metagross here as well, unfortunately. So this could be like Fake Out and Regieleki. And like Steel Spike. Actually, wait a minute, that doesn't work. Wait a minute, it doesn't fulfill the work necessary to make it work. Alright, Solgaleo switches in. I don't like to see that. Opponent protects Dracovish, so this was not even a Choice Band, it was like... Oof, that was like... In that case, that had to be... That had to be... a... Oh, come on, that was so obvious. And a Crater Regieleki, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I mean, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. This is over. This guy's just coming back into the match because, I mean, like, this is quite literally a 50-50 if Metagross max cards or not. Because Flare Blitz just scares Regieleki and then it's just over. But like, I'm just unsure if this guy's like on low ladder. If opponent is using Sceptile, but for Bulldoze support, I'm like, yeah, like, I'm not sure if opponent uses enough brain. But yeah, opponent max cards. But unfortunately, this is a Assault Mass Incineroar, which... No, wait a minute, it's just max special defense. Or Parting Shot? Alright, okay. Let's just double up the Metagross then. Oof, wait, we could proc... oof, yeah, yeah, Sand, Solgaleo, just again, proving it's just a pickle to deal with. Solgaleo is like massive pain in the butt for this thing, like not even close. And that Draco was just one-shotting me, was awful turn one. Inteleon, alright. Weird, fast, very bad, you know, Smog on Metagames. Starter Pokemon to the rescue, I guess. Son. Yeah. This thing is... This thing looks like a calculated way to just beat Oranguru Calyrex. There is Swamp with these two guys, there is Sun with these two guys, there is another Fire type, there is a Electro Weber, and there is a Steel type with Max Steel Spike. Very physically bulky as well. At least it's weak to, it's not resistant to ice, alright? Totally worth all the risk. So yeah, I was actually thinking about this meme for a while, and I was thinking like, if Solgaleo becomes too oppressive, I'm gonna run Full Play on Oranguru. Choice Scarf Full Play to just one-shot it at the moment it expects it the least. So this is double up on Oranguru. We have to just, I think we have to just hope this is like Modest Inteleon of some sort, because double up is a guaranteed, or like something like this. Alright, so it's like... So it's like a Choice Scarf Soak Inteleon. Yeah, it makes complete sense. Very consistent team. I mean, it's like, but it's just... It's... So Inteleon next to Regieleki is like... It's like giving the obvious signals. It like, at least put it next to Venusaur to bluff Water Grass Splash, you know? That would be pretty awful. Yeah, hey, soak me. I don't actually care in this situation. I actually don't care. Yes, we roast the Cartana on a switch. Kind of semi-expecting that. This is a Resurrection Truck Room Maximus, and I do not have very good Truck Room matchup, dude. Unlike popular belief. Hey, we just KO the Cartana on a switch, and Max Quake outspeeds and does massive damage to the Incineroar. Unfortunately, it looks like Incineroar is EV'd for this for some reason. Oh well. And look at this. Just look at this. I'm gonna try the Burning Shot in Necrozma. I'm expecting the Heavy Slap. Ooh, we are faster. Alright. So far, so good. I hate myself. Right, this is a win. I'm gonna save this replay as well. Lows. Yeah, I just want to wait for a while. This is gonna be a Torkoal switch guaranteed. Fortunately, even if this is Photon guys here, the special attack has been lowered on Necrozma. This is not a Salt Plus Landorus, but it will still take the Eruption pretty well, if I had to guess. Opponent is thinking for a while, making me think opponent did not bring Torkoal, because otherwise this would be no-brainer option. I am a bit scared right now as to what is going on in my opponent's head. But Max Quake should be a good play regardless of the situation. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. That is the error I want to look out for. Because as a result, the replay did not save if that message was shown up, I believe. I have to just wait for a little longer while. Opponent did not bring Torkoal against this. Wow. Indeed, he should be actually. Oh, it's not fast, right? It runs some speed in this case then. Right. We're just gonna Steel Spike and switch to Landorus. Hopefully opponent just doesn't go for like stupid G-Max Smite. Alright, good. Dazzling Gleam. Great still Landorus. Max Quake goes into nothing. Steel Spike kills Hatterini, and that's a loss. Necrozma, this is why you use Soul Kaleo, because this happens to Necrozma all the time. He just gets intimidated out of oblivion. Pretty good replay as well, I'd say. Because it showcases different side of this team, I'd say. Close. Alright, look at this. This is Sun. What was my cut reaction to Sun on this team? Alright. Safety Galgos Landorus, of course. We're gonna lead it alongside the Calyrex. Just to assert dominance against the opponent team. Like, look at this. Calyrex has to be kind of taken care of at this point. Or else it set up the Trick Room. Unfortunately for the opponent, we do not have Trick Room on this. Actually, what am I doing? I'm gonna save the Calyrex for later. And just gonna switch into a second Intimidate here. I don't think G-Max Wildfire KOs the Landorus here. Hopefully it does not. Actually gonna look if the replay is already up. No, let me just click that. No. No clicking. Okay, that's kind of awkward. Huh? Copy. Alright. So far I can watch this match, but it's from Google Chrome. I copied it to clipboard. Alright, it's there. Alright. It's already there. Max Overgrowth. Who's gonna tell this guy that Landorus is not a pure ground type? Rock Slide. Rock Slide? Anyways, thanks for the recovery for the Incineroar. Oh. This could be great meme potential. This Max Overgrowth could be good for the battle showcase in the final video. It could be memeable. Oh, Giratina Origin, my nemesis from the 4 Regis video, because it's actually Outlaws, I believe. Unfortunately, Calyrex is a very good matchup against this. Just look at this team screaming to just get Brutal Swing, Glacial Lance. Glacial Lance me, daddy. No, I shouldn't have said that. Right, continue. Yeah, sure, man. Just continue Rock Sliding. It's gonna go somewhere, surely. Oh, Ice Beam. That's oh, and that's a freeze. All right. I started playing Minecraft again. I didn't play Minecraft for 6 years. I looked for a game I can relax to and like... Well, I'm not studying, preparing for a tournament or recording videos, and Minecraft seemed perfect for that. Oh, that's a flinch. And that's a recover. You know what? Let's flinch that Groudon. I just don't want to deal with more rock slides. They can crit too and one-shot Incineroar. Oh no! GLHF. So let's see if opponent knows what's happening here. You know that this thing has... actually, opponent knows that I'm not inner focus because Intimidate worked against it. That is actually... Oh, wait a minute. Alright, we got a Choice Scarf randomized. Alright. Alright, Sucker Punch is like great danger now, but we got an ally switch on Oranguru, so... I don't really... Frankly, I don't care. It is, of course, outspeeds the Porygon 2, puts it into its KO range. I'm not sure, but if Porygon 2 will like... Go for the burn! And for the horn! No, never mind. That would be ridiculous if this guy got a burn as well. Alright, Venusaur, choose your death. Flare Blitz, Glacial Lance, you want it? It's yours, my friend. Alright, opponent doesn't even attempt to go for Sucker Punch because opponent assumes I'm gonna just outspeed it. And opponent taunts the Calyrex, allowing for more fantastic Glacial Lances and ally switches. No bad guy on Swampert as I expected, because it's not very efficient against Kyogre that can just go for max Geyser to just blow through you anyways. I've had so many battles where Zamazenta tried White Guarding against Kyogre, and I just max Geysered it for instant one-shot. Right, we actually outspeed up Venusaur as well. Alright. Anyways, I've seen a lot of people bragging there, like, oh, my Zamazenta blocked the water spout. That has to be evidence that Zamazenta is good. Top tier. Nerf, please. I would not be surprised if some YouTuber pushed that propaganda. Come on, I've seen so many of these kind of channels that run like different kind of gimmicks for like the 1100s and just like post like one video, slap a thumbnail with bunch of like memes from 2010 and just like call it a night. I've seen so many of these strats not being researched at all. I want to save this reply as well. Yeah, alright. Alright, this is more capable team. Fortunately, we got Zapdos, but unfortunately, opponent got Raichu to counteract my counteraction. Fantastic. Yes, please. Alright, alright. Alright. We take the water spout pretty easily. I'm not sure how well we're gonna take a water spout with Zapdos. I expect it to do below 50%. Alright, we're just gonna electro up that in this case. Cool. Oh, that's... I think this Kyogre is a bit bulky. Alright, 2-hit KO, that's funny. Water spout doesn't... Alright, yeah. I would be correct about Mystic Water. Alright, it would do about a little bit below 50% if I had to guess. And opponent is a bit confused right now. Like, it's like, oh, wait a minute, Raichu is not a perfect counteraction and protection for Kyogre? What do you mean? That's not possible. Alright, that's like fake out. Yeah. This was actually one of, I believe, the only logical play, because this Kyogre might not even have another move than Water Spout. Look at that damage though. Ooh. Ooh, big damage. We actually go with Max Lightning guaranteed here. Hopefully opponent doesn't have like weird priority attack. Like Aquajet Primarina, I would probably get very angry because there is no Colossal to proc it next to. And opponent would be just like, oh, I just want to go for priority. Or even worse, they exported the set of Primarina from different team. Then they clicked paste on this team, and now it has actual genuine use in this one freaking situation. Now that's perfect. Perfect tool to just get people angry. Anyways, this guy goes max guarding, as I expected. And the Glacial Lance should just finish it off, because Calyrex just has base 165 attack. It's just a better Pokemon than some others. Alright, so... And Thunderbolt. We outspeed, like, both of these things. Even under Talmud, it just can't outspeed. It's like, everything is like, Calyrex is gonna take the max K0 as well because of the sun on the field, and I'm not sure what this guy will do. Eject button? Nah. I actually outspeed it. Kyle got -1 speed. Same would apply for stuff like Charizard. I'm not even sure, like, how long are we recording? 35 minutes? I know yeah, this is another great replay, I'd say. Yeah, this is just gonna be a double knockout. Because the right, you gotta focus, Ash. Alright. Upload and share replay. Yeah, I'm actually... Right, I'm gonna try to, like, look at if the links are valid. I really don't want to lose these replays, because it looks like this episode is gonna be quite a bit shorter as well than the others, because of how capable this meme is compared to stuff like moveset. And how much he-ho, no thinking it requires as well. Look at that. So far, let's just choose a team for this. Alright. Replays are valid, so I'm gonna assume this one will be valid as well. But I'm gonna still just be careful. Yeah, all the replays are valid so far. Excellent. Right. What's my rank? I would probably say we're closing the 1300s. Yes, we are getting close to 1300s. I might call it the day as well, because I always want to do this in like 2 parts after my brain rests. After all, I made a bunch of progress today. I prepared for the Metagame Monday recording today for like an hour. And then I like just recorded for like 58 minutes. This Metagame Monday is gonna take 58 minutes. Alright, this looks like a very capable team, but unfortunately, seeing Ditto leading is making me think that this guy's a bit inexperienced. Ditto's usual value is that on Zacian teams is that it picks off stuff like Max Airstreamer's Spade, and then like either KOs them back with additional Choice Scarf boost, or just Dynamaxes with the additional Max Airstreams. And because it's like funny, because opponent already could have gotten like 2 Airstreams up, and you can go for another 3 Airstreams because Ditto just right now Dynamaxed, but it copied the boost already. Alright, so it's kind of specific. Specific niche of Ditto is quite specific. And like Ditto just Dynamax in turn 1, that is just so wrong. That is just so wrong. Rockfall. Wait, I got Rockfall on this? Oh, wait a minute. That's the Metagame Monday video. I got Rockfall on the Zapdos instead of the Volt Switch. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just run it up for best of 1 memes. Max Rockfall was actually important on another main team, I believe, because it one-shotted Charizard, and my matchup was just so bad, I just needed to win the speed down and just one-shot Charizard immediately. Pretty awful meme, in that case, if I had to guess, because I don't remember what kind of meme was it. Ah, that read worked for some complete unknown reason, and I'm proud of it. Alright. Citrusberry Ditto. Excuse me? Excuse me? Electro up. KO'd both Break Focus Session in DD, KO'd in DD because it got crap bulk. Yeah, good. KO'd Landorus because we got +2 speed, we guaranteed outspeed eventually Landorus, and Thunderbolt does big damage to Zacian. We outspeed both of them as well. Unless we miss the Heat Wave. Alright, we don't. Nice. And we would survive this because we got some bulk on Zapdos, and even bulk-less Zapdos takes only like 50%. Right, perfect. Right, I definitely want to save this reply as well. And we are 1300s right now, so the quality of the teams might get a bit better. Also, I didn't use Calyrex here, because the matchup would be otherwise. Like, it's an unhospitable environment for the Calyrex, these Asian teams. It really is just almost impossible to win against them. Let me try to do it, like, I mean, I don't think it's gonna work too well here either, but... Man can dream, right? Does King actually outspeed Regieleki? I believe it doesn't without Timid. That's actually pretty sad. Oh, look at that. Alright. That is a red flag. I'm gonna try to copy this now. Okay, the Google Chrome, if the URL fits. Yes, the replay was saved. Perfect. Alright, this... I might have really wanted to go with the... I like his app days here, but whatever. We're just gonna let this slide. This is not Choice Scarf Kaigo. We can probably add speed and Glacial Lancet as well. I don't believe King Rakeo is anything here. Okay, that's a loss. Ooh, that is a loss. Or else, I mean, we can try doing something here. Alright, go for the Zapdos and do pitiful damage again. So that's step 1. Step 2, do not have Rillabeam Beam in the back. Come on, I guess it's like a bunch of Pokemon you fear. You fear Landorus and Cerulean Zapdos, right? And Calyrex as well. Don't bring Landorus, please. Oh, yeah, that is a modest Kingdra in that case. Airstream happens. This guy got timid. Yes, it is, but misses Regulaki. Alright, that's just kind of bad luck out of opponent. Alright, this looks like a... Again, hopefully opponent chickens out of the Calyrex lead because of the possibility of the... Oh, air balloon, Regulaki. Right, so I know what we're gonna do today. Phineas, Verb. We're just gonna go for a speed die. Yeah, it sounds about right. Alright, Rising Voltage does big damage, but not enough. Thunder Cage does not KO me, but Thunder Cage is not like we need to remove the Regulaki. Oh well. Oh, what's going on here? Is that gonna be Imprisoned Trick Room? Maybe it will be. Hopefully opponent just doesn't like... Opponent cannot leave Oranguru alone. That would be insane, unless opponent knows the strat and what it does. That would be just mark of a insane person. With +2 speed. Unfortunately, we will not be able to win this. But we're just gonna forfeit. Alright, opponent chicken out. Nice. Perfect. The Thunderous Ball still outspeed, but this might be taunt actually. Not just one. Now, I thought it was like Chains Bandit, but oh well. Alright, I'm not gonna live switch. Alright, unfortunately Astral Barrage comes out. And the ball one-shot me. Oof, this can still be pretty bad. I was supposed to really Dynamax that, but unfortunately opponent went with double spread moves. Opponent will most likely Dynamax Calyrex though. Hopefully it's not a Focus Sash Calyrex, then we would definitely lose actually. And hopefully opponent doesn't Dynamax like Moltres. That would be... that's a loss probably. Unfortunately, it looked pretty well, but... Yeah, this Astral Barrage does like million damage. Balanced Pokemon right there. And yeah, this Moltres just once now, unfortunately. The crit might have mattered, I'm not sure. But yeah, this... feels kinda sad that we just end like this. After such a fantastic battle. Because they literally got Moltres and Calyrex. That Moltres is there literally for counteracting other Calyrex, huh? What the heck? Alright, more sometimes. Alright, I'm probably soon ending the lettering session here because I'm just getting a bit salty. Yeah, this beam is not like 100% reliable. Calyrex Shed Rider still like can be very ridiculous next against it. Alright, but these teams give me some more hope. Unfortunately, now Heligo actually outspeeds the Calyrex by 2 points. But this could be quite cruel as well, we're gonna see. This is good lead now. Oh, oh yeah, that's a good lead. That is a good lead! Flip on it. Alright. We need be there 100% of the time outspeeding the Landorus, but opponent double switches here. We broke the Necrozma's weakness policy. Alright, like So this is a very difficult spot to be in, because this Torkoal might switch to landers or might not. It's completely dependent on opponent. Both of these plays are completely valid, so... I don't know. I think I'm just... No way, we are not gonna win this if we are just... we're just gonna switch to Incineroar, and hopefully we just survive this attack with Calyrex. And opponent, for example, doesn't go for exactly this. Come on, Max Quick one-shotted that. Alright, let's Brutal Swing. Unfortunately, this looks like a Tailwind Tornadus. No, just don't. Okay, good. Just one-shotted that. Sacrifice the... I'm actually really going too fast, I think, at this point. Is that Torkoal actually going for a Dynamax or not? Good question number 2. Good question. It is going for Dynamax. Necrozma was another valid Dynamaxer, but I was just like thinking, like, come on. It's like I'm plus one special defense already. Please don't do that. And opponent just decided Dynamax. Again, this was completely 50-50. If I fake another Necrozma and Torkoal Eruption, that would have been horrifying. Actually, not gonna come on for Eruption. But Max +2/+1 speed Steel Spike would have KO'd, so... Like, oh well. Too bad. Too bad, you just guessed like 2 50-50s incorrectly in a row. Now you're gonna get punished. Now, let me just like go for some grass plays here. Oh, that is charcoal boosted like crazy. And that's Photon guys here. Man, what you doing? What are you doing? It's not gonna be physical when you Dynamax. Come on, man. This guy literally just for like 50-50s and it just works so well again for him. Just repeatedly going for 50-50s and it just works out. Oh man, that is annoying. And this is a max speed Dialga as well. Oh my goodness, you can't be serious. You cannot be serious. This is timid Dialga. But don't go for modest. That's totally fine. Alright, I'm definitely getting very salty right now. But like, come on, timid Dialga. Oh, goodness. Like, this guy probably thinks it's completely viable as well. And that just... man. It is not viable. Please run modest. And of course it's going to be Water type Urshifu in late game. Of course it is. And it goes for 50-50 with Dialga or Urshifu protecting. Opponent gets the... Alright, opponent doesn't go for either of these predictions. For some unknown reason. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do much about this. Or I can actually flying up here. Oh, Surging Strikes doesn't work like that. I thought it worked like stuff like Swift, but it doesn't. Alright. Fly switch. Alright, what is this? Samazenta Sun, of course! My favorite archetype that definitely doesn't have a good matchup against me. Alright, I might really have to just postpone this lettering. Like, excuse me, what kind of rank are we at right now? We just lost like 5 battles in a row. Yes, we lost like 50 rank. Totally reasonable. Right, let me just go for Earthquake plus Side Shock. That should just get it. Urshifu. Brock the weakness policy on a timid max speed Dialga. GG, I guess. Fly was actually a guaranteed one with Side Shock. Just forgot about the boss weakness policy. Glacial Lance, Brutal Swing, overflow opponent. Yeah, nice coaching does nothing. Because this Samazenta is below 168 speed, excuse me. What are these guys doing on ladder right now? I have no clue. Are these guys like serious? Because I don't think it's possible for these guys to be serious. There's just no way that these guys are serious about these things. They make barely half sense, basically. Alright, if that critted, I would have probably just ended the recording right here. Oh, man, alright. Fake out Max Hellstorm. Let's just end this. And for the last battle of the day, we got Sol Galeo, my favorite matchup, now supported by Will-O-Wisp and double dual screens. I actually recorded a video about this. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. Even if I ran like serious CalRex Ice Rider team, this was a guaranteed loss. There is like nothing you can do in this matchup. And you're just so behind. At all times, everything is incorrect. There's no risk in whatever move opponent does, and there's like risk in every move you have to do perfectly. It's just like this. Excuse me. This is how Gen 8 VGC works sometimes. Kinda sad, but that's how reality works sometimes. Just Dynamax the Pokemon you cannot deal with, and you are completely screwed. This is a good reply now. I think I'm gonna say this one. Just because how angry I am at this point. Alrighty. We got the... we have not got this. No way we got this. There is just no way. I don't believe Electro plus Max Series 3 even KOs Spectre. I just don't believe it does. I just choose to believe it doesn't. But it doesn't mean we cannot try though. Of course not. Too bad this Sol Galeo just set up Max Quick right now, so we cannot KO it at all. So it's just like, too bad. Too bad, man. Too bad. Too bad you are not able to do even 20% to me with super effective attack. Because I set up light screen in the back. Alright, opponent screws up. Alright. This is why we are here. Alright, opponent screwing up. That's what I like to see. Right. Now Earth String. Finish that off, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, come again. Perfect. And opponent forfeits turn 1 for unknown reasons, because that Sol Galeo was still able to solo this so easily. Too bad opponent didn't look at the rest of the team. It would have probably, like that CalRex Ice Rider would have probably just... I literally faced this guy right now. Wait a minute. Oh, there is one major difference. Excuse me. Well, where is it? Oh. Yes, there is no Spectre, so there is no denial. Opponent will go with the Grimmsnarl mode now. So there is no room for improvement at all. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We just wanted to see this. Exactly. This kind of news at tonight. Oh, 1270. I want to get to 1300, then I'm gonna take a break because I'm not sure, like, what am I exactly gonna do right now? Like, I'm already just very offensive to my opponents, and like, man, but you like to see Salt videos. So. Well, you just see the frustrated David face. You've never probably seen that one before. No, this is genuinely me while I rank normally, with serious teams as well, like... I think this is genuinely what most people do. At least when they are elderling with friends or alone. Sometimes you just gotta get angry. This is how human psychology works. Alright, opponent set up triggering for this Sol Galeo. What is our options, sir? What are our options, sir? There are none. There are none options. You're gonna see one. Actually, wait a minute. I got an idea. Oh, not with a fake out on turn 1 though. I wanted it to get out. Let me get out. Oh, Ice Beam. No, likely that didn't freeze. I would have probably gone cuckoo crazy if that was the case. Alright, because I smell a Landorus switch inbound, I'm gonna Hurricane this. I just really want to punish that switch. Excuse me, a Reflect? I guess so. Right, I'm really wishing this Hurricane misses now. Yes! Because we're gonna get a Steel Spike right now. And I mean, we can just go for Heavy Slam as well. But that Porygon 2 is actually pretty dangerous as well. Like, this guy's just gonna try to just, I mean, excuse me, we're just so behind, I'm just going for a Hurricane. Oh, right. Confusion, right, please? No way. No dice. Alright, that Max Phantasm did a lot of damage. But what else did it do, you might be asking? Well, you're gonna see after opponent switches in. Sol Galeo is on the field! What is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? It's gonna go for the max steals, just something to strike. They just KO Little Calyrex. Little Calyrex, alright, so can we do something to prevent it? Well, theoretically, yes. Because I assume opponent has trickery mode, and opponent's trickery mode needs members for it to work. I believe that this Solgaleo cannot run more speed than Zapdos. That being, it will probably not run over. It's not going to be Jolly, because Zapdos outspeeds every single non-Jolly Solgaleo because it has higher base speed. Alright, sounds like a good deal. So let's get to it. Right, I like this one. Alright, Max Hellstorm should not KO me because I get double HP, but opponent's Max Hellstorm does not get double the base power. So, or the opponent just goes for Max Phantasm because opponent doesn't believe. Oh wait, opponent predicted Dynamax of Calyrex, but Sunsteel Strike, excuse me, would have still one-shotted for those unaware, like my opponent right here. I'm really going cuckoo crazy right now. Like, oof. Alright, alright, let's go for Max Lightning at the Borgon 2, because I believe that is just a KO right now. And it should be. It should be. Just short! Just short. Max Strike? Oh, yes, of course. This is a all-out attack in Borgon 2. It doesn't either have the Trick Room or Recover. But in that case, I'm really wondering, why did this Solgaleo not have a freaking max speed? This letter is just a bunch of nonsense just crammed up together. Just look at this, just proc like Quick Claw. Alright, please hit the Rock Slide. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, Tapu Fini, I wanted to see that in late game because actually, I want to fly here. I'm going to go for Thunderbolt. Big damage. No Wiki Berry, just a Calm Mind in this situation. Yes, I can see. Where are you going with this? Of course. Money Border Crit? No. Like set up Calm Mind against the Thunderbolting Regieleki. Actually, it was a okay-ish play against Rising Voltage, but it's still very flawed. Very, very flawed. Because I got Landorus here. It's like going for Crit was the best play. Alright, let me continue battling. Did I? Alright, we actually bat Solgaleo here. And oh, we search for 2 battles in a row. Yes, yes. Typical showdown. Business coming into town. The business is booming. Alright, this is the Miss Salami's team. Girl that won women's tournament. Unfortunately for her team, or for the user of Tizio Boch, I don't believe it has too many checks for a Calyrex. That's Super Saiyan with a Choice Scarf and Weakness Plus a Beast. And it's like matchup roulette in the works right here. Alright, did we face this guy before? Yes, we definitely did. No, wait, that was Tornadus. Alright, that's... I'm wrong then. Oh, excuse me, I'm wrong. I take my apologies. I like this lead. I like to see that. That looks just so perfect. Alright, I don't believe we actually one-shot Charizard. Hopefully it's not Choice Scarf. It's not Choice Scarf because we outsped it. Apparently... Or that was a very bad play because you really wanted to at least try to kill Oranguru, which required Heat Wave plus a Precipice Blades or just attack from Charizard because Charizard's solar power is just so ridiculous. Hello, Indeedy. You're not gonna help in this situation. You're just not helping. Go away. You're bothering people. Oh, these 2 battles are so nice. Oh, yes. That's nice. Unfortunately, opponent decided that switching Intimidators in and out is a good idea. Alright, this is a double knockout though. Oh, Max Flare. I don't think that KOs actually, unless it's Weakness Policy. Yeah, it does not. Do I want to go for Disrespect? No, I'm just going to go for Max Quake. I just want to win this game already. Max Guard, this is probably going to do a lot of damage. Max Quake finishes it off. Max Quake. Very good game. Very good showcase of the strat. Unfortunately, this Dialga is quite dangerous. Especially since I won't be probably able... Actually, definitely outspeeding this. Definitely getting... Yeah, good, because this is not very speedy Dialga. Perfect. In this case, we get like a lot of... Oh, an opponent? it's burning jealousy, but I'm like not Dynamax. Max speed. Yes, this is the gimmick. I think, I kind of think it was obvious from the choice scarf though, wasn't it? No, honestly. Wasn't it obvious? I thought it was. Yeah, I wouldn't just forfeit here because... Yeah, this was over. This was very much over. Opponent could have done some kind of like wiggling out of this with the double intimidates against Landorus and Calyrex, but Glacial Lance would have probably just still one-shotted Landorus on a switch and like... Yeah, this was way too over and like not worth the hassle to just continue battling and stress yourself out. Alright, gonna look at rank. Gonna try to look at if the replays are safe, then I'm gonna probably do the rest of the recording tomorrow. Cool, this game is up. And this day is up. Alright, as usual, this game is up. As usual, I think I should be able to retain some of my sanity from night before by coming into the tomorrow right now. Oh, one last thing I want to do before I actually end the recording. I want to do /rank so you guys all see like what's my rank right now. Yeah, you can see this win and loss total. This is important, so you know I'm not cheating. And 1300s are my rating right now. So yes, we go to 1300s. I think I can just chill for the rest of the night, especially after I've done so much up on Metagame Monday and some studying as well. Nice. All right, I'll catch you tomorrow then. Right, I'm back for more action regarding ORANGURU plus Calyrex. Hopefully today is going to be a bit easier than yesterday was. I genuinely feel like the opponents were like... when I was recording for Reggies, I feel the opponents were much harder when I was recording at night, rather than when I was recording in the morning. Anyway, my mom is coming back from work in like 40 minutes. Hopefully I'm going to get to 1500 by then. Or in 30 minutes, because I gotta start cooking the lunch. I don't exactly know how to call the food I'm supposed to cook, but yeah. Right into my trap. Opponent fell right into my trap. Not sure if I just... No, I just probably want to airstream. It's a bit safer. Right, Delmench. Yeah. You see, yesterday I said it should do about 50%, and look at that. Would you look at that? That did about 50%. Too bad that this Garchomp is just going to start doing some nasty stuff with its max rockfalls. Does this even go Zapdos? We're gonna see. Oh, hello Silvally, fighting type. Alrighty. I'm just like, I'm not here to judge people. Alright, look that like it's Silvally just. I mean, the fighting stab Silvally has won't be hitting Calyrex for super effective damage, and yeah, I'm supposed to probably do /rank as well. Well, would you look at that? I'm just survived with 1 HP. Nice. Alright, don't flinch to Calyrex, because I believe I need to not get flinched here, or else I'm just gonna lose the game. That is actually, wait a minute. We got Zapdos. That is one of the most likely outspeed both of these Pokemon because we got +3 speed. Yeah. Anyway, you're gonna see /rank soon. Hurricane should be. It's a choice scarf, Garchomp. Alright, off to a great start. Off to a absolute fantastic start, aren't we? Yeah, this was a choice scarf Garchomp flinching me. And without that flinch, this was a guaranteed one, but oh well. These teams are so much more hospitable already, though. Am I actually saving this reply because it's just... it's kind of ridiculous that I lost to this one. I think just saving some hilarious replies like this could be good value for the final replies as well. You know what, I really need to get the lunch start cooking in 30 minutes, so we're gonna go for 2 battles at the same time. I think Calyrex is alright here. Again, I feel opponent's Calyrex might chicken out of this because of the Oranguru lead. And I definitely want at least one Intimidator to potentially put stop to this stack attack. And actually we got the Brutal Swing, Max Darkness, and Landers, so we are bringing that thing. And we're gonna also bring Regieleki. You can already see me being happy from this lead. Alright, I'm not sure if this one-shots though. Just Voltal is ridiculously bulky Pokemon, but we got oh yeah, look at that. Is that weak? Oh yeah. Might know this opponent actually. I am not 100% sure, but I might think I know this guy from higher from ladder. I actually raged on him pretty well at one point when I was laddering. Now let me just I'm gonna just ignore this. Oh. But this is a max defensive Voltal. No, I'm serious, 100% serious. This is max defensive Voltal. I calced it from way back then from high ladder. This is quite literally max defense. Right, we should outspeed a Voltal here and just KO it. Nice, okay. I mean, I knew it wouldn't outspeed, but that was like a helpless situation. Since this is not max special defense, it could not have taken the Volt Switch guaranteed. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. I think there is Raichu in the back, but I just don't care. Yeah, this is just over for my opponent. Oh, well, Gmax Resonance did absolutely nothing. I'm actually going to be a bit smarter than I was once before, and I'm actually going to go for Dynamax of Calyrex. Nice, but just in case, because Oranguru could... Oh wow, that did so much. Might be specs in that case. Anyways, this game is just over. Alright, best of one memer got best of one. Really cool set, yeah. GG. Alright, back to 1322. I'm not sure if the Lapras doesn't actually... Ooh, Max Vermin Lapras, yeah! Off to another great start. Yes. Yes! Max Vermin Lapras. Should have known that, I guess. You should have known that, David. Anyway. Wait, seriously? Misses out on Max Lightning as a result. I cannot go for Volt Switch. I need that Landorus in the back, I think. Ooh, will that be a double up on the Oranguru? No, it's not, but... You know what's the... Yeah, the special attack drop actually stinks so much. Because now the Lapras actually takes the attack from the Thunderbolt. Like you see, 26% times 2, that's 52. So that was a guaranteed KO on Lapras. But not anymore. And the opponent's Whimsicott just set up Stelmond. So... actually, the best play is probably to just Rock Slide here, but... Ooh, missing the Whimsicott. Oh, Lapras survived with 3%. Flinch the Whimsicott. Flinch the Lapras! Nice! That's what we deserve. Yeah, definitely that. Actually, not sure if we deserve that. We actually light switched pretty well. Like... Yeah, mate, but you got Max Vermin and Lapras. Actually... Best of morning. Not sure if any of us got actual permit to complain about it. Actually, I definitely hexed him out. Excuse me. But that was kind of... Yeah, the special attack drop though was pretty cruel, so... I actually, if that special attack drop didn't happen, I think I would have won, regardless of the flinch. So it kind of dirty from the opponent to drop my special attack. But I mean, that's Moonblast for ya. But again, that's Rock Slide for ya. 30%. Totally esport game. This is complete fantastic esport. I was actually complaining to my friends at one point how easy would it be to complain about critical hits and to just get removed from the online battles. Like, it's just, if you would require Game Freak to do like complex bans to stuff like Moonblast, special attack drops and Rock Slide flinches, this is just difficult to just kind of like communicate out. But if you would just theoretically go to YouTube comments where they just post the final battles of their championships, and he just literally started complaining about crits on multiple ults and then both multiple like bots to these comments, you would theoretically should be easily able to remove the critical hits from the online battles in Generation 9. Now seriously, they literally listen to YouTube comments much more than they do to like their core player base. Mostly because I'm 100% sure they just like look at the YouTube comments and think about the YouTube overall, to think about like what the community wants, because that's why they removed the. That's why they got a new timer in Generation 7, like based on chess timer, because people complain about like Wolfie timer stalling all the time in Generation 6. Yeah. So you know, that just kind of happened. Also, one of my editing videos is actually going to be finished soon, so don't be scared about the random sound you're going to hear. That's going to be very loud as well. Alright, this is a problem. Alright, I like this, because we break the focus session, Tornado is guaranteed here as well. Anyways, I think they just listen to YouTube comments a lot more, and I'm like completely unsure. For example, where are they getting, like, YouTube comments is my one opinion, but the other one is like, I don't know what kind of source they got, because literally the chief organizer of Players Cup told me that the opinions on the double eliminations are mixed. But excuse me, from my Twitter feed where I follow like, I don't know, like many different VGC players from various different skills, from various different regions, like, I don't know, like it's just Asia, Europe, Americas, Australia. I got like multiple levels of play from multiple across the world, and I've yet to see like one person actually like the double elimination. Like, I'm confused where they got the opinion from, like genuinely confused. By the way, we need to Dynamax Calyrex here, or Annihilate could just. Actually, it's not as necessary. We got SHOWDOWN on Oranguru. Oh, would have been kind of great to actually just try to KO that. Alright, because hopefully we had speed that and we do massive damage. Alright, so like unfortunately one of the players that were in top 16 in Players Cup finals actually said, "Oh, I like double elimination. I got bunch of work and this is faster." So unfortunately, like all the lobbying I did with like 3 other players in the top 16 that said like it was like we like the normal regional Swiss rounds. Unfortunately, one of the top 16 players, Don VGC, actually said he likes the losing my mind right now. He said that he likes the double animation a bit more, which meant like all the lobbying was useless, because right now the chief organizer got just confirmation on his mindset of the fact that people got mixed opinions about us. Unfortunately, so we got double animation again, a fantastic format no one likes except for like Don VGC. Unfortunately, nothing just likes. I mean, you got a point by it being like better for the time consumption. Like if we would have to make like Swiss rounds, there would be 9 rounds. Much more, it would be requiring much more organization as well, because 256 players would play for 9 rounds. This way, it's like after round 2, only like 128 people play. So yeah, you got a point. It's just faster to do this way, and we would have to like having 7 to cut until top 4. So yeah, it definitely is less time consuming, but it's just like, I feel still it's just better to do the Swiss rounds. A lot of people would appreciate it, definitely. Actually, because I was discussing this so much, I believe this Incineroar just wants this game. I mean, like, Fake Out actually just wants this game for my opponent. Yeah, not predicting any kind like Protect. I do not have Protect, but I believe that would have guaranteed won me the game if I got a Protect. And unfortunately, Palkia was just too good. Alright, Eevee, that thing is completely useless, but fortunately, opponent's team will get carried by the Cinderace. So, like, it just doesn't matter. He uses Eevee anyway, so I won with Eevee. Although I just Dynamax Cinderace like 90% of the time. This is just such a mindset of, like, many low letter plays. Anyways, I should be focusing more on the battles instead of discussing, like, a bunch of weird TPCI decisions. Actually, not sure what my rank is. I want to be stuck still in, yeah, 30-20s. What am I doing here? This looks like a coaching team. I think ORANGURU could theoretically work here. Yeah, but I'm kind of forced to use Regiral Kazabdazir because of the Tornado combo. Let me actually completely focus on battles for like quite a while. Oh, ugh. Yeah, this combo is definitely pickle to deal with. I'm completely unsure as well, like what opponent chooses to Dynamax, but oh, Eevee. Easy. That's a Violite. It's like, that is definitely a Violite plus like a Yawn. Alright. Oh, what's going on here? That's Balloon Anti. I see where's the problem here. Right, I think we should still KO that. Wait, more Zamazenta coaching plus Metagross? I don't like the idea of that. Oh yeah, Metagross is automatic loss basically, but we're gonna see. Are we going to match up against that? We're just going to go for like yeah, I should be outspeeding Thundurus. Or not. And this is U-turn Thundurus. Oh. Actually, in that case, opponent cannot have the Max Steel Spike as a result. Right, we should actually just here. This might be already a loss. Because I just can't bait this guy. Yeah, it's going to be like coaching to increase the... Might be outspeeding in this case. Like, let's see if this KOs. Yes, it does. Perfect. We got the Regieleki plus the Zapdos in the back for this situation. Might as well be just going for a light switch here. This is Max Flutter by. Hopefully Dorinus doesn't like crit Hurricane here. Or confuse. Alright, perfect. The guaranteed double KO. Yeah, unfortunately this Sunrise might be still kind of annoying to deal with. I'm just switching out Zapdos so I reset my lowered special attack. Fireball should not KO me on any circumstance. Yeah, does big damage, but... Alright. I'm just literally waiting for the Regieleki and the Zapdos to come in right here. Actually, this is Howl. Okay. Howl is okay with me, actually. Not sure how much okay, though, but... Do we outspeed today? We should be outspeeding the Metagross here, so I'm actually going for like a stupid play here. I feel opponent just doesn't like... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go for a Heat Wave. And instruct another Heat Wave. Here, we need to just get this Amazenta. Play faster? Yeah, but I'm like having 3 other battles, so... It's like, you just can't just tell me what I'm supposed to do, mate. This is a free countering. Not exactly sure if... Like, play fast though. Oh, we missed this Amazenta, unfortunately. Which opens up like a million possibilities for opponent to just come back to this game. I'm actually gonna light switch here. Oh wait, did we just crit that guy? I think we did. No, we didn't, but the opponent just... Max still stuck instead and made a wrong play as a result. I'm saying that replay. And this replay as well. Right. And how's this battle going? Protect on the Rillaboom. Me a light switch correctly here. Look at this special effect on the Zamazenta though. Holy moly. Macaroni. We're just gonna be going for max flare here. I don't care, this Rillaboom just scares me. Main purpose is to just get this Amazenta here. Yeah, I'm like very... Oh, double like Grassy Glide Sucker Punch. I really wish we got the Protect right now. That would have been just such a free max lightning play here. But we just can't. Alright, opponent actually protects here. Double protects. Alright, so the play that I wanted to go for is available to us again. Rising voltage plus heat wave. Yeah. I'm gonna test if the replies are valid. This. B1 in this one as well, pretty easily. Rising voltage. Let's see how much heat wave does. It might actually, yeah, definitely one shots. I'm in replay here as well. The light switch was pretty goated in this game. So. $13.84 right now. Every replay is saved. Start uploading one of mine. Oh wait, we actually faced this guy already. This is bad. This is bad because this is a best of one strat, and if opponent knows what's going to happen, it's like not going to go so nicely. Alright, I might just leave with Zapdos and like Calyrex. We can achieve about the same speed boost with max airstream. Wow, alright, so... This guy could just go for a self-volt switch turn 1, and I'm like not sure if I can stop that. And I probably got like bunch, like million possible plays he or she can make. Like for example, Fake Out plus Max Darkness, Volt Switch into Incineroar turn 1. Everything is just kind of a correct play, and I just don't like the idea of that. Yeah, it really requires the best one surprise for this gimmick to work, and unfortunately it looks like... Alright, I like this. Like, what, $13.99 with this? This looks pretty free. Oh, this is gonna be Frost Breath and the Crocodile here. Just, it's a bit hidden, but... You know, I'm just not an ordinary person. There's also Downflame with Skyga. This team looks so confusing, you're just forgetting the basic combos this team has. I mean, it's at least creative like crazy. So. Alright, the Volt Fake Out happened. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Airstream again and fake out the Raichu. And next turn we're just gonna finish off the Evolta with Max Rockfall. Because we got the coverage for some reason. Alright, so I'm exactly not sure what are we gonna try to do here. This could be choice scarf on any of those, and I'm kinda scared of that. And just like 30 seconds left. Now let's max Rockfall. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Opponent actually goes for a smart play and protects the Evolta. Volt switches to Zapdos, so another fake outer comes onto the field, named Incineroar. What did I say? Hey? Alright, so hopefully Electroweb just allows my Zapdos to just outspeed a Frostlass before it does something stupid. Yeah, this is jolly max speed Crocodile. Alright, Frostlass is out of commission. I really appreciate that. Now you tell me, what am I supposed to do here? This position is confusing. Yeah, of course fake out happens there. Oh, we actually paralyzed that. That's pretty lucky. Oblivion Wing the Zapdos, but we got like Assault Blast and a lot of special defense, so it doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, we did not bring any kind of like a... Right, I'm actually gonna double up the downflame just in case if it's focus sashed or something, but... Yeah, this is actually very hard to explain what I'm trying to do here in both of these games. It's like... yeah, I feared Raichu switcher, so I'm gonna go for Electrolab. Oh, this is definitely a good play. At least, I mean, okay, it's not actually as good play as I thought it would be. If some opponent broke the focus touch on Regieleki and set up Delvin as well, this could have been horrifying with the Kaiga in the back. Because everything is just kind of chipped and Crocodile could chip away at his Zapdos even more, and it got -1 special defense, so yeah, I thought the opponent could do that, but... It's like, this is what happens when you are running a gimmick and opponent is like ahead. And like every single step, so... Like the opponent is like knowing exactly what I'm going to try to do here. Like the team is consistent, as you can see here. Like, oh, what I'm actually going to save the image of this team for maybe later, because I feel this team could have quite a big potential. If it's the weird music or just like some kind of bug is eating literally my freaking desk right now. I just skip this. Yeah, I mean, Calyrex looks pretty consistent here, but we're gonna say how irritating the backup of Minister Plus Turkle will be. Alright, full para. That is actually extremely good. Because, I mean, Raichu probably is Electrovibes? Okay. Urtana switches in, which is confusing to me still, because I don't think Urtana carries anything on the field right now. Or does it? It definitely doesn't KO Calyrex here. That's for sure. I'm just switching to Regieleki here first. Here, that's just like I win instantly. I'm just gonna skip the turn and let's use our imagination what happened with Glacial Lance this time. Ooh, we got him here. Gotcha! I guess second word. Gotcha! Got him. Sure, there's like any music in this. Ballad is missing now. So That's like crap so much, I guess. This Tunarus can still reverse sweep this. Alright, let's not gonna do that in that case. Nah, it still cannot hit the liners too well. Fucked. It has to fly up to hit the liners, which I feel is quite impractical. Here we actually time out! And opponent got a crit in the worst possible time! With a smart strike. Just gonna try to just KO the Incineroar here with the Thunderbolt here. I just don't want to risk any kind of Flare Blitz. That is very unfortunate. I don't think I could have done much though to prevent this catastrophe. He's gonna last me here. Lol. Wow, that was actually pretty powerful. Opponent showed replay. Yeah. Alright, here's the problem. The Sacred Sword, if it KOs, we're completely screwed. But it did not. Oh, because we paralyzed. But I mean, the crit from Smart Strike already was like kicking the balls basically. And his opponent like played multiple games as well at the same time, because you see like his rating at the start of this battle, or her rating, was 1283, and like when he or she lost, he or she was 1251. So. Ooh. Right, like the rating is 1435. We should be approaching the 1500 soon after. I'm gonna do slash rank just in case. But I want more meaty opponents like this one, for example. Not with the Eveltal, that is easy prey, but the rating. I just want bigger rating, because last one basically was like, I was like 170 points above him or her. So basically I got like only 10 points for winning. This is just what you get at like 1900s, but not at 1400s. That is an insult to get this kind of result. Just reward. Calyrex, Ice Rider, Oranguru, Incineroar, do we want? Yeah. I'm just gonna do some like liners and zap those. Actually, what I wanted to do is start uploading the next video to YouTube. Oh, looks like this guy might be knowing what's going on here. That is already horrifying. Like, if that was indeed Eveltal, that would have been just so much better. No, it's not made for kids. Visibility, private, safe. Alright, so horrifying situation continues because the opponent will most likely just... And what? I'm like, okay, that is actually good because we just got Eveltal out of the way and we got like ladders in the back to just take care of the Incineroar. I'm not exactly sure what was going on in my opponent's head here. Like, is Calyrex that much of a threat that you need to take care of it in such a aggressive way? I don't think so. I think Oranguru is setting up Trick Room was a much bigger problem right here. I'm just gonna... There's no impossible outer levitator in the front. Alright, we just KO that? Excuse me. There's no way this does this much damage. Am I just confused by Intimidates? No, that has to be like fast Incineroar for some reason. Right, I'm just gonna try to KO Sylveon. Because, oh, Life Orb Cortana as well? What? Right, we add speed out. Of course we do. We are Turbo Oranguru. Oh, plus 18 for winning. That's good. That's good. My mom is coming back ready. Perfect. So, excuse me for like 10 seconds.
Natachi.
Oh, grandma is home as well. Perfect. So, there is Zacian, there is Sand. I don't like any of these. And Landorus is just gonna get Icicle Crashed to Oblivion. Alright, you know what we can do though? We can just go for, like, against the Terminator, we can just ally switch next to Landorus with Landorus next to us, and then we can just cause a revolution as a result. That is a horrible game plan, but might just work. Because I don't believe Zacian, like... Alright, so here's my line of thought behind that. So if opponent leads Zacian, it's like, kind of like, completely dependent on the opponent, what kind of slot does he or she want to target. Either you just want to deal with the CALYREX immediately because it probably doesn't run Protect because it runs Trick Room in last slot usually. It's like Heavy Slam, Earthquake, or Heavy Spell Regulation and Trick Room. So you can take care of the that immediately with Behemoth Blade. Or you can just try to stop the Oranguru and Trick Room immediately. It's just both of these plays are completely valid and great plays. And light switching these plays doesn't really help because the opponent can just do whatever. it's just like kind of like 50-50, that's pointless. It doesn't throw away your opponent because the opponent could be going for multiple different kind of plays. Actually, I'm just going for a very stupid play here, but it might just work. Oh, we just crit our own Oranguru. Lash out, okay. I actually cannot believe that play worked out this well. I cannot believe that thing worked out this well. Wow, okay. Fortunately, I'm just like locked into light switch here, but at the same time, I got safety goggles, and I'm guaranteed to take out T-Tar here, so... Alright, so opponent definitely wants to go for like Spore here. Please don't care. No! I wanted to get a free airstream boost against the Among Us here. But I guess the life wanted to just have different plans with me. I'm like completely unsure as to what opponent wants to target down with Behemoth Blade here as well. Feels kind of random as well. Like I could like Behemoth Blade, probably Landorus gets targeted down here, if I had to guess. As a result, I should be taking Rock Slide pretty well with Zapdos. However, alright, so there's no really good play here. It's just airstreaming the Terminator is the best one, however, I believe. There's just like there's like bunch of variables as well as to like what is in it back. Terminator could be irritating as whatever. Just because, yeah, but there is also possibility of Dracozolt showing up in late game. Which quite frankly is absolutely horrible because this Zapdos is incapable of hitting it well at all, so... Okay, an opponent can Dynamax. Alright, that's a loss, unfortunately. That's a maximum amount of loss. So Max Flaring was actually the correct play that turn, I believe, because it destroyed the sand for the Dracozolt. But in that case, if opponent got Triskov Darmanitan in the back, that would have been easy prey to just KO Zapdos or Landorus in late game as well, so... it just was kind of a coin flip, whatever opponent has in the back. Is this the part where I just start to go on losing streak? I mean, this team looks like just perfect example of like, you're going good to go on tilt here. Resurrection plus Pokemon you don't like and dual screens, and Tapu Fini does something you're going to discover for the first time in your life. Yeah. Calyrex looks okay here though, but that opponent's Calyrex looks just so scary. Problem is as following. This Calyrex most likely has a weakness plus of their own, so... Oh my goodness, there's grandmother and mother started going for an argument. More of these times, I just cannot really beat with Calyrex, actually. But I might chicken out. As I've said many times, opponent chickens out. But Calyrex Shadow Rider most of the time here, and then brings it, like, literally, after you kill first Pokemon, they bring it in. This is where Linus shines, really. Oh well. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, it's just lag in tile. Okay. Oh, that's actually horrible still, but like... Oh, I cannot give her a light switch here either, because... Buggus. And opponent switches the Torque Hole, I'm not going for a sleep pattern. What? I mean, like, okie dokie. And opponent forfeits? What? You're as far away from losing this as... Okay, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna pretend that game didn't happen. We're gonna be losing this one so hard, huh? Oh, look at that, Astral Barrage. There we go, that's a loss. Actually, I believe opponent did not care for the Trick Room being set up at all that turn. Just congratulate your opponent for supreme intellect in that play. Like, if I just went for Protect, like, Max Guard plus Trick Room, which is possible with Trick Room to go for Max Guard, this was a guaranteed loss for the opponent. And I don't believe he got any kind of, like, Trick Room checks either. I still can't fight the Trick Room on a Calyrex or Oranguru, unfortunately, I just can't do that. Please don't let Calyrex Shadow Rider. Alright, thank you, smart opponent. Alright, just don't be Rock Slide Flinch. Yeah, this cannot be a Choice Scarf for now. This should be a double knockout. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, that's how best of one should work. Alright, Weezing is another horrifyingly horrible matchup, because you might be thinking like, oh, S1 doesn't get blocked, but his Symbiosis does get blocked, so... I cannot get a Choice Scarf, and because Weezing is just like max speed lately, on these kind of teams, I'm like unsure of what opponent Dynamax is here, but I'm probably gonna go for just a Light Switcher and it's gonna... it never works, does it? That was just such a free max quake that then. Oh wait, opponent already Dynamaxed. Alright. In that case, I'm excusing my opponent here. Excusing myself here. Oh, that should have been Incineroar Switch as well. Oh, I'm trimming this game so hard. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to go for a Light Switch here. Might be taking another break, because if I'm just going to like trade the games as hard as I am right now, this is just not going to go too well. Yeah, but this matchup is just... Alright, so... Expanding Force onto the Landorus? Excuse me? You don't have... Alright, now this... I'm like confused. Now I'm like, what? What is our purpose, father? Really? Like... I thought I was going to lose this because Astral Barrage would have done at least 80%. And then O'Brien could theoretically Moonlight stall my Incineroar, and then Oranguru could not harm it, so... Like, bunch of possibilities how I could have still lost that game, but the opponent just threw the game, I guess. I'm just gonna go for Electro Web here, plus I Airstream. This way we block the... Not only we block the coaching boost, but we also just set up our max Airstream in such a way that... Right, so opponent will have to try to match it next turn, but we already got like... Oh, there might be some plot holes, but like... Oh, baby doll eyes. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Like, this is like... There we go. This is the part where you just... Alright, anyways, because we're like... Are we? No, we're not immunized to baby doll eyes with Incineroar. Huh. I still don't believe they can actually knock out the... Oh, I can still get another... Oh, now they definitely knock out a Calyrex. I actually cannot believe I got that Electro Web off. What the F? I cannot believe I actually got that Electro Web off. I did not expect that. I know why I expected to get that off. I might be just outspeeding the Thunderous here. I'm not sure. Because the coaching required a little bit slower than Thunderous, but... we're gonna see. I'm just searching for next game because this game is already decided by if Calyrex outspeeds or survives or not. It's completely decided by that. There's no in between. Also, we might speed tie with Thunderous because it might be more than 68 speed to outspeed Charizard by 1 point. It might be speed tying here. Oh, it's just going for max darkness. So maybe opponent won the speed tie. I don't know. This is almost definitely a assault by Thunderous though, so. Pika definitely goes into it and does like good damage. Unfortunately, we might need a crit here to actually win this game. Such a shame I went for this. Actually, with Max Darkness, I would not have been able to survive the attack from Thunderous anyways. Ah, Sableye Sogla. Oh, yes. This was just so over already. Oh, yeah. Like, I can't do anything here. Barrage. Big damage. Superpower. Big damage. JJ Pafalia. Do I want to hear this? What the... Alright, so yeah, it looks like we are just stuck in a perpetual cycle of winning and losing infinitely. This is not good because this might as well just go pretty much infinitely, going on like win and loss, because looks like the team has just hit its skill ceiling, if you know what I mean. This gotta be seriously max speed rockfall. If that's the case, I'm just forfeiting literally on the spot. Alright, it's not the case, but this is still probably a one-shot on Zapdos. Yeah. Double Intimidate, or double Fake Out and back. That's... If Fake Out or switches in, I'm forfeiting. This guy's giving me like a bunch of false chances because I just cannot KO that Solgaleo with this thing. And Solgaleo one-shots everything, so I'm still forfeiting. Yeah, this matchup is just so bad, you can't win it. But like Calyrex, I sort of cannot win against Solgaleo anyways. It's just mathematically impossible, I feel. It's just like so over, even if you got serious Calyrex Ice Runner. So a lot of opponents today decided they won't run Steel-type legendaries, because why would they not, right? This is going to be a Zacian lead, and I'm not sure if I can respond to it. Because they got like a bunch of stuff like Whimsicott and DD to protect it. And after it, like, if they bring the Regieleki down to focus, they just bring it in right Incineroar. Alright, so I've just gone into the point where I'm just so angry. And so thinking that Rising Voltage is not going to go anywhere. That I want to actually... Gimmicks? Please tell me there's... Alright, so we're actually getting Eye Protect on this Regieleki right now. I'm so irritated by not having Protect on this. And opponent lates with Regidragon and Incineroar. I guess you're just wrong. And of course, Fake Out plus Dragon Energy just scares the Regieleki, so... Yeah, I could have just pretty freely protected here, but our opponent just went for Draco Meteor. And I guess I'm okay with that. Like, opponent throwing the games is just like good for me, because at this point the gimmicks kind of like best of one field just kind of like sometimes doesn't really work out. It's like we're running out of fuel when we're getting to these 1500s. This is where most of the gimmicks just hit hard wall, unless they get a bunch of good matchups. But we are matchup fishing stuff like Veltal, Groudon, Kyogre, but I'm just getting Zamazenta, Zacian, and Solgaleo over and over again for some reason. And we just cannot use Calyrex. Actually, excuse me, we can't use Calyrex in this one. If opponent doesn't lead Sunrise though, that is absolutely required that opponent doesn't lead with Calyrex here. It is absolutely required, or else we instantly lose. Alright, Zacian switches, and I thought that was like gonna be some kind of like bluff with Zapdos, but I guess I was just wrong. Alright, I'm just going for max Floralization here. Yeah, of course it protects. The Regidrago is just a dead weight here at this point, though, so... Oh, opponent got Trick Room out. I completely forgot about it for some reason. Perfect. Oh, that's Fault Play Porygon 2, of course. The worst case, absolutely worst case scenario. Of course, that's the case. Yeah, by the way, we just lose to we just automatically lose to Glastrier in the back already, so we're just like really just not just going in. This is not going to go anywhere. Paralysis, boys, and the Zapdos Dynamax escapes Zapdos, and Zacian cleans up this game right now. This is a loss, unfortunately. Rage Powder, the blocked Instruct, this is over because opponent Spore Spam some wins with Glastrier. This is a loss because opponent just wins with, yeah, this is a KO on Calyrex and a one-shot on the, and 2-hit KO on an Incineroar. Highly doubt opponent will trade us. And even if he would, and like the max Heatwave, Max Star still one-shots Calyrex, and opponent, I cannot one-shot Zacian, so this is another loss. Alright, so... what's our rank, actually? I want to search for like one last battle. If, like, I just swear there are like a million Steel-type players already. Alright, this is another Steel-type player. We just were 1460s at one point, and now we just lost like 5 Steel-type legendaries in a row. I don't think I can just withstand this kind of like pressure. Alright, so like... alright, we need to make a change to the team, alright? So I'm gonna copy the team, and we're gonna make one change. I'm not sure what kind of change we want to make though. The Trick Room mode, but I consider is pretty valuable. Love these matchups, but I just want some no-brainer, absolute demolisher for the Steel-type legendaries. What irritates Zacian, Zamazenta, and Solgaleo? Actually, no, I think I got the answer. Celesteela does do that pretty well. We're gonna see how that works out, but like, this should theoretically work pretty well against these teams. This is the standard. This is the standard set for now. Like, I'm unsure if this is weakness policy or not. At this point, I just don't really care. My second idea was to get Urshifu, but that thing just gets demolished by these Asian anyways. Alright, this guy got Milotic as well to just... and Raichu to Eerie Impulse me out of Oblivion. So I tried to just craft in a counter strat, but opponent crafted a counter strat to my counter strat. So. Too bad, David. You just got. Oh my, the opponent just ran out of timer here. Flutter blitzed the Regilaki. Yeah, I think this is over, actually. Oh, Hydreigon came in, and I actually don't know if that thing actually has something like a max flare. Yeah, I think this kind of like one-member interactions to popular strategies almost never work, just because how... Just feel just that's because like how much they are reliant on the... like opponent not protecting, stuff like that. Max Darkness, yeah, like Hydreigon is just deviation I didn't account for. Yeah, this is a loss, unfortunately. I cannot do anything against Hydreigon with its Stealer. Like you see, I'm already like step behind, and now opponent can just like use the step ahead to just craft and like counter to my counter. Which means basically I'm never going to win ever against steel type legendaries with this team. It's just not possible. Plus the doesn't help either, from what we literally just saw right here. And the Landorus just gets schooled by Thunderous in Carnot form. Solgaleo doesn't care for the Intimidate. Gets burned by the Spectre like on Solgaleo teams. I definitely just don't think this team got capability to counteract the steel types, so I might be just taking a break. Yeah, I really need to, because there are like a bunch of steel type legendary players, and I just need to just catch the opponents when are they not playing this. It's just kind of sad reality, but gimmicks just can't beat sometimes everything, and like this gimmick is just so weak to Solgalizations and Azenta. So what's our ranking right now? Look at that, 30-15. Even Wobbuffet did that better, fortunately, but... And I would really like to just finish this challenge off, but unfortunately it's just... not really possible. Yeah. I just still thinking like what could be a good counteraction to the steel types, but I just can't think of anything like that would be even a little productive. Because Zapdos just cannot do anything against Solgaleo that just rock falls it. I don't need to think of like skipped counteractions. Look at this one. Sableye. Lagging tail, I guess. We cannot do that as Asian, can't we? We're gonna just give it. Yeah, we get focus sage taken, unfortunately. Eject button. He's gonna go like Citrus Berry in this case then. We have Sucker Punches, we do. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do that as my Cataracts Shadow Rider counteraction. I'm gonna have Quash, Will-O-Wisp, burn the steel types, and maybe you can fake out. I kinda. We're gonna run max defense, so we take the Demon Blights as well as we can. Alright, let me try to do this. If it's not gonna work out, we are pretty much just gonna be... Alright, finally we can actually do the normal strategy we do every game here. Right? Feels good to be back. Unfortunately, I think opponent is just teams is just so consistent, it might just not care for whatever I have. Yes! Yes! More of this, please. Alright? More of this, please. I'm kinda scared of the possible interaction with Xenius. Because that thing will most likely for parting shot switch back in after we get Grimmsnarl. It's gonna be irritating to deal with. Alright, this might be a one instantly turn one. Alright, finally, not steel type legendaries archetypes. This is what I like to see. Mewtwo, yes please. Exactly what I want to see. Because its expanding spores don't really hurt the Calyrex at all. Double knockout. Intimidate. Yeah, as I expected, opponent just switches to Xenius here. And yes, this Xenius might be just able to win this from here now. Oh, did we get a Glacial Lance crit? Yes, we did. Alright, that is very lucky, but we needed that. Absolutely needed that. In order for this to be actually winnable. Right, opponent forfeits. Kind of unfortunate crit on opponent's end, but oh well. I was getting a little bit lucky. Alright, look at this late. This is just so good. Alright, more of these kind of opponents. Alright, no Zacian. No, actually Zacian is semi alright, but I just want to make just the team. This gimmick, main gimmick work against this. I mean, this is like no better than most people do on ladders sometimes. This is called literally. This is a term for this. This is matchup fishing. You got positive matchup against like the half of the meta game, and bad matchup against the other half. So basically, I got positive matchup against everything that's not steel type, and negative matchup against everything that's steel type. And so negative, I just cannot win. This is a almost double knockout. I expect this guy to go for taunt, and if opponent knows what's going on here, he or she will go for taunt. And I'm like mega screwed as a result. Fake tears into Oranguru, that is like I think actually Delving plus Max Darkness and Oranguru is safe unless you expect me to have a Colbur Berry. Alright, that was just so close to full knockout. But we still outspeeded, so by the Calyrex, so not much has changed. We outspeed that, we take the massive damage to Duraludon. We got okay special defense, so we're just gonna take the Flash Cannon. Yeah, it's still outspeed the Voltal, so it doesn't really matter. Should be 2-hit killing Incineroar. Nice. We max Airstream into Duraludon here, and that's another win. Right, we actually win this game on a spot here. So what happened? Hailstorm into the Zapdos. Weird, but okay. Glacial Lance finished off Duraludon. Max Airstream, did we crit that? Yes, we did. Oh well. Alright, we are 1452 right now. Alright, I believe we could be macking it today. I literally thought we were going to be done with this in 20 minutes, but then the steel type players just literally kicked in. I seriously thought we were going to be done with this video in like 20 minutes after I wake up. But oh well. This is speed swap coaching. Formosa. Actually, I can self-proc myself with Sucker Puncher with Sabla as well. That's kind of cool. I'm like unsure what to have in the back because I just don't really have a consistent backbone on this team, but oh well. Just gonna try to blow with the Calyrex here. If we hit, we should be able to take any hit continuously. After that, like Calyrex should be pretty weak after that. Yes, the Bird actually helps supply a lot here. And it actually is pretty defensive. This is like as bulky as like Rotom at some point as well, the Sableye. So. Oh, there we go. The bad matchups come back. Ooh, to haunt us. Woo! Anyway, I think Linus plus Zapdos should be alright in the back. Please hit the Will-O-Wisp. Never lucky. I guess never lucky. We could have just... Yeah, this would have been just so nice if we actually got the... We actually got it off. We could have Sucker Punch plus self-procced ourselves with the... Shadow Sneak, and we would have just... Oh yeah, alright. This guy's just going for it right now. Right, this is amazing lead, as we're gonna see right now. Protect, but doesn't really help. We're gonna try to go for Instruct here. Knocked it out. Right, we could just go for a Brutal Swing here, because I definitely believe this actually finishes off Dusclops. Yes, it definitely does. And we're gonna go for a Steel Spike here to just do massive damage to opponent's Calyrex, and increase our defense as well. Since I feel opponent will just go for a knockout on Landorus. Incineroar comes in, just like irritate me, I guess more like just a little bit salt in the wound for that turn 1 miss, you know? Because why the fuck not? Oh, I actually swear. Oh, whoopsie, easy. I shouldn't have said that, but oh well. This situation is just so awkward that might as well swear. So, question for $1 million. Will the Calyrex finally go for Dynamax in this situation? Answer is, I just don't know. It's just like completely random if they do or not. They Dynamax Landorus. Hopefully opponent doesn't strike into Calyrex, so that would be pretty sad. Actually, we should be definitely taking that. Oh yes, a light switch allowed me to survive this attack. Thank you, light switch. Lol. And we're just now gonna intimidate it, spam that Landorus. It's never gonna get high attack off. Fantastic. We would have actually taken that hit as well. Upload and share replay. Alright, that was pretty close. As always, just like this tight against the... Actually, opponent Flare Blades the Calyrex for some reason, which is a horrible play, actually. Bad sign. We're gonna go for Max Quake here. Yeah, it's just... We are definitely outspeed Incineroar, because we're just so fast with Calyrex. And Glacial Line steals with pretty much everything in the back. Yeah. Even if that was Sparmosa would not be able to deal with Zapdos in such a light team. Actually, it might have been. If that was a U-turn, that... actually, with +2 defense, it probably doesn't knock out. But if this was like a Focus Sash, U-turn, somehow KO'd Calyrex, then it would have hung on Focus Sash, and then Triple Axel would have probably KO'd Zapdos. Because, yes, Headtrain, I mean, like, Sparmosa gets Triple Axel. Let me save the replay of that as well. We're 1485 now. And the gatekeeper is a beta player with a Necrozma. Fantastic. Exactly how I imagined it would be. And it is, the opponent is pretty high as well, so that means we will get to the 1500s if we win. The problem is that the the Sneasel is actually immunized to fake out from the supply, so it will always get the beat up off. Like, I'm kind of unsure as to like what is exactly supposed to be my play here. This is just kind of complicated to explain, but the idea is, yes, we just slow down the Sneasel with Electro up, and then we just KO the Sneasel with max airstream because of its crap bulk, really. It has to be the Focus Sash. No way this is a Violite. If it's a Violite though, I'm going to be like, ugh. Alright, good. Wow, that is definitely not a Violite. Sneasel gets KO'd. Max Knuckle doesn't do all that altogether that much. Opponent did not bring its Rook remote. That is very good news, actually. Right, we didn't get lured in with Max Airstream into that slot. Sublight should be a pretty good Will-O-Wisper at this point. Yes, we definitely KO Draken, even without that crit, I feel, so... This is no down at Max Incineroar, and we took 77% out of Incineroar with Max Quake. Yeah. Yeah, opponent is screwed right now. Completely screwed. We will just Will-O-Wisp Necrozma. Lamau crit, it did not matter, mate. It did not matter at all. And I even got Quash on this Sublight. Just... Alright, so another Will-O-Wisp miss. This Sublight is very good at Will-O-Wisp missing. Even though I like the... Used only... Alright, so 2 out of 4 hit chance. Of course it's Photon Geyser. Photon Geyser is special in Dynamax. Friendly note for my opponent here. Might as well just do DD. It's kind of disrespectful to just tell the opponent that already complain about some kind of hacks, but yeah, this might just yield some K. It's like it might be angry. But alright, we actually managed to get the 1500s. I know. Well, you're running Stun Steel Strike already. And like against... Yeah, there is the problem I'm trying to have with this. Like, if you want to avoid Intimidate, you still have to take... And realize that Landorus uses Max Quake, which makes its special bulk better. And Incineroar uses Parting Shot, which makes you lower your special attacks, but it doesn't really... I still feel that just running Psychic Facts is a bit better. Because avoiding Intimidate is just not... It's not that simple. To avoid Intimidate is but a beast. And yeah, Incineroar actually runs Snarl as well. Yeah, a lot of Snarl Incineroars. But yes, we got to the 1500s, so... I almost wanted to take a break, but then we got like a bunch of good matchups. We fished up the good matchups and we won the games as a result. So, all we want to do right now is just describe the team and then we are out of here. So, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, today we're running quite a peculiar gimmick. I got like a bunch of different Pokemon on this team, but the main gimmick is to use the Calyrex Ice Rider. Like, we run max speed, which means if we get +1 speed somehow, we are going to be outspeeding the base 100s like Charizard and Zapdos, Galar. All these we're going to be outspeeding with +1 speed. It actually doesn't matter what the spread is, I feel. It's all out attack inside with weakness policy, but you might be asking like, what do we use to proc the weakness policy? Well, we got Brutal Swing Landorus for some reason, but that's for more reasons, more on that later. But we got Oranguru, which Brutal Swings the Calyrex Ice Rider. It procs the weakness policy, and then after that, the Symbiosis ability activates, giving the Choice Scarf to Calyrex, efficiently giving it +1 speed. And Calyrex Ice Rider does really good damage. It got Glacial Lance, one of the best moves in the game, of course, because it hits both foes and it's 100% accurate and very powerful. If only it would have been special, but we can just win them all. Other than that, bunch of coverage moves. I don't think I used Heavy Slam even once in my lettering session. I used High Horsepower and Close Combat like once each, because opponent let it be like coaching anti or some sort. And I wanted to go for Close Combat against some Steel type, I believe. So yeah, that's the idea. We just go for Brutal Swing. With Choice Scarf speed as well, of course, Oranguru uses the Choice Scarf and then gives the Choice Scarf, and because of the dynamic speed in the Generation 8, we immediately get a speed boost on Calyrex Ice Rider, so yeah, that's just like, I feel it's beautiful. And then we can instruct the Calyrex Ice Rider into more Glacial Lances, of course at a little bit lower speed, but we got max speed on Oranguru, so we're still outspeeding stuff like Incineroar, Tapu Fini, Zygarde, all this kind of stuff. And yeah, other two moves are Psyshock for the consistent damage, and you would not even believe how a Light Switch was useful. I used it so many times today, and you're gonna see in battle session, of course, we used the Light Switch a lot. And because we get rid of Choice Scarf, we get rid of a Choice Lock from Brutal Swing, so we can use any of these moves, any of these 4 moves freely, right after I hand the Choice Scarf onto the Calyrex Ice Rider. So yeah, Light Switch is on a daily menu on this team as well. Now, so this team just doesn't lose automatically to a bunch of other stuff. I feared 2 things. I feared Sun, so I gave Landorus Safety Goggles. With max attack and investment, we actually one-shot Venusaur with max Airstream, guaranteed. And then I added a bunch of like different coverage moves. Rock Slide, Quake Slide combination for a bunch of great coverage. Brutal Swing to possibly self-proc Calyrex, but it also deals with the Calyrex Shadow Rider in the back, because usually we just take a double knockout against the Calyrex Shadow Rider, team, and because like Calyrex Shadow Rider fears the Oranguru Trick Room setup, because it cannot go for Astral Barrage against it, it usually doesn't lead against us. And then the opponent got it in the back, brings it in the back, goes the Calyrex Ice Rider with the Astral Barrage, because that even ignores a Light Switch. Then we bring in Landorus against the Calyrex Shadow Rider, and we just go for Max Darkness, which opponent cannot expect. Whew, you're gonna see this bunch of times happening, so if you do not know what I'm exactly talking about, you're gonna see it as an example. Now, Incineroar was kind of the glue to the team, more Intimidate, more Trick Room counteraction, since even though it looks like we got Trick Room mode, we do not have it, and thus we have pretty bad matchup against Trick Room, but Incineroar's antics with Fake Out, Burning Shot, Intimidate, together with Calyrex's incredible bulk and bulk increasing max Steel Spike and max Quake, make the Trick Room matchup a bit better. And this combo, alright, so Regieleki plus Zapdos was supposed to be my counteraction decision. It didn't work so well. The idea was to actually go for as following. We just pressured the team immensely with Zapdos. Lapras gets pressured by Max Lightning. Incineroar gets to it good by Max Airstream. Zacian gets to it good by Max Flare. And we could still do something like set up Electric Train with Thunderbolt for Max Lightning and set up the Electric Train for Rising Bolt Regieleki, which then does over 90% to pretty much everything on the Zacian team, including Zacian, Incineroar, Lapras, and a bunch of other stuff like Thunderous. Actually, Thunderous Levitate, so excuse me, that's like 45% to that guy. So yeah, that's the idea of this combo. We got Ancient Power for whatever reason. I literally got the Ancient Power on this moveset for no reason. I literally realized it after I got to like 1300s. Then I got this move on myself. But I just let it stick there, and then it had some entertaining battles as well. I didn't get Ancient Power Boost, but Max Rockfall threw some opponents of God pretty well. Especially Evoltos next to Raichu, for example. Other than that, this combo is also perfect for counteracting Tornadus, because we take the Water Spout with the Focus Sash. Well, for example, the Tornadus set up Stalemate, which makes the Calga immediately gain a speed boost from Stalemate. It Water Spouts, does big damage, but because we got Assault Blast on Zapdos, we take below 50% from the Water Spout, and because we Dynamax as well. And Regieleki also takes the attack because with a Focus Sash, Electro Webs them both below 50%. I get Airstream boost, so Regieleki is faster than everything on opponent team, including Cortana. And yeah, it gets kind of messy for the opponent afterwards, because opponents' Water Spouts Origin Pulses don't do nearly enough to KO the Zapdos. Max Flare does major damage to opponent's Cortana. Regieleki is just Speedy Gonzalez doing Electro Webs all over the opponent's team. And yeah, I can just combo Max Airstreams with Electro Web as well for incredible. So basically I get speed advantage even though they got the Tailwind set up, so yeah. So yeah, that's the basic game plan. I got kind of irritated by steel type legendaries. This team has very bad matchup against them. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So I added Will-O-Wisp, Prankster, Sabla as my alternative counteraction to it. You got Quash and Sucker Punch to counteract some other legendaries like Shadow Rider. Soul Glow doesn't appreciate being quashed, and Calyrex Icer, yeah, it likes the quash support, and I can self-proc myself with Sucker Punch as well. So yeah, that's the team right now. So hopefully you learned something new, and I'll catch you next time in the next video. So enjoy the battle session.